coming up next is networking and sales. Stay tuned. Welcome back to another episode, still on Business Ray with Marriott. Welcome back, Marriott.
Thank you.
How are you? Hope you're good.
I am.
You like what you see?
Yes.
Okay. Let's go right into this. So I wanted to know how your experience in real estate has impacted your company. How has your experience in real estate impacted your company's growth or revenue, or in customer number increase? So
I came to the current company in May, and I've been there now for 4 months. And when I came to this company, it was in the middle of COVID-19
okay.
challenges. There
Very.
were several companies who closed their doors. We had numbers of deals going down in real estate, like more than 30% in Finland. But still, we had deals constantly. But some of the companies closed their doors. Some made new businesses together. And some of the realtors had to switch their companies, and I was one of them. And when in the field, they like heard that one of the company where I work had to sold their company to the other real estate agency in the other location, which was in Lahti, and they closed our brand in Helsinki region. Then straight away I got a lot of calls. Would you like to come to our company? And then I also called a few companies where I thought I could work or continue my work, because I had few requirements. So I can keep my website because I get a lot of customers from that. Then I can keep my personal branding because it is important in real estate. And there were a few companies who said that you can do it. And there were also bank-related companies which said that you cannot have your own website and those things. So I took a week off and thought about it, what to do, because at the same time I had clients who were calling me that, hey Mari, can you come and evaluate? Because even if we had this COVID, we still were working online. And then I decided that, okay, this is the company where I would like to work. And they said, welcome. And I kind of like started from the scratch in the end of May. And I decided that this summer I will work a lot. And so I did.
Oh, wow.
And I got a lot of contracts. And then I made a lot of deals and still doing those things, and had a lot of evaluating client meetings, more than before.
Oh, wow.
I kind of like doubled and tripled the goals what I had before, because I was really thinking what is happening now in COVID time. But then I was like, hey, we have this digital possibility. I speak several languages. Then I updated all my social media platforms and was just setting better goals for the next years. And then I studied. I went to this license training, and then I had the license exam. I don't know the results at the moment, but I hope to get this license now done. So. Yes, because I've been in the exam before, but I missed few points because writing like legal text in the other tongue languages is tough. Because even if I have very good like understanding of it, expressing yourself so that those who read those through or give the points, it's harder for me than maybe for native Finn speaking.
That's right.
But otherwise, I know exactly which is my strength in the field of real estate, what kind of customer area and where I need to learn more. And then I always ask advice when I don't know something. Getting to know those things that you don't know and being ready to ask advice is very, very good still, even if you are like 6 years or 50 years in real estate. Constantly
Okay.
ask something if you don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So do you think experience is a relevant skill
Yeah.
in your line of work?
It is, but in the company where I went now, we had that kind of like coaching training, and they train a lot. I like the company where I work currently, and like some of my colleagues constantly call me that, and because I know a lot of associations and housing associations in Finland and in Helsinki region, I have really good like that kind of basic background because I'm so curious. I always read through all the papers of the housing company or their the kind of main things and what renovations they have. So I learn maybe a lot more than like average real estate agent. And then I get a lot of calls that, hey, what's going on? What will you give the value of this house apartment? And I'm like consulting others, giving them like my opinion to them. And sometimes if I don't know, they also consult me back. So I think the value what I have brought to the company is the being active member of the company or employee there. And then it's a healthy company, so it's good to work there.
Oh wow. Wow, I am happy to hear this about how companies handle and allow their employees to grow and explore and be who they are in their better self. It's really, really good. I do like it. I'm happy that you're happy about these things here. So who is eligible to buy or sell an apartment in your company? So maybe I want to buy or I want to sell. What qualifies me to do that?
Firstly, of course, in Finland they might have several requirements. Sometimes, firstly, you need to have a Finnish bank account because all the transactions take place in Finnish bank account.
Bank, yeah.
And in banks they do total like background checkup. And if those are okay, then basically you can buy or sell real estate. And if you own already real estate in Finland, then they have already checked your background. But basically still they constantly keep on checking that there's like there are very strict financial rules for financial and real estate deals nowadays. And inside EU and outside EU, sometimes they check more background, sometimes they check a little bit less, but still they also ask several questions related to politics and those things. So they check.
Okay.
And if those things are okay, then basically you can buy or sell your real estate. It can be apartment or it can be other.
So anyone, foreigner,
and then also Finnish people. But in foreigners they check more the background and visas and passports and those things.
Okay.
I think it's pretty similar in other countries also.
Okay.
If you go outside EU, they will also check your background and those things.
Okay.
And fundings and those.
Okay. All right. Okay. Do you deal with office space leasing and all these things?
Yes, selling office space.
Okay.
Before I was dealing also with the leasing, but nowadays in our company we have a person who is more focused on renting and leasing. But when there's a customer who would like to buy or sell the office space, then I can help the person.
Okay, so is it the same requirements with buying a house? Do you still check background and all these things?
Yes, they're pretty similar.
Okay.
But basically the funding has to be okay. Sometimes you take a loan and sometimes you have your own savings or finances for that.
Oh, okay. Wow. So you are a full-time employee and you have your own business that you are also operating. So how will you consider that like entrepreneurship?
Yes. So basically, before I had the contract where I was like light entrepreneur in the company of real estate, but then they had more requirements for that. Then I had a new contract which was employee. But now when I will get my license done, then basically I could come entrepreneur in real estate. So basically I can make my own organizations. But at the moment I see that there's like, I've been entrepreneur before also. in the other
Okay.
field.
In the other
Also,
field.
yeah.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I know all those possibilities, responsibilities, and
Mhm.
challenges, and those things. At the moment, I would say that maybe I could consider also becoming an entrepreneur in under this brand,
Brand.
if
Okay.
it's possible.
Possible. Okay.
Yeah,
Franchise is it?
franchising. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm like mentally ready for that.
For that.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Because I've been working, my working moral, even if I have had this employee contract now for a couple of months or half a year, has been the same as working as an entrepreneur, because I prepare myself mentally for that if you work hard enough, I don't count those hours like usually if you are an employee from 9 to 5. No,
Okay. Okay.
because I have that kind of contract where we don't count those
Count
things.
those.
It's
Okay.
commission based
Oh,
contract.
right. Okay, I see.
This is motivating me, and I have that kind of like I have goals, and I have very strong working ethic
Okay.
and internal entrepreneurship at the moment, but maybe later franchising.
Oh,
So this keeps me going.
wow.
Yeah. Light
Yeah.
entrepreneurship is also called this kevyt yrittäjyys in
Yeah.
Finland, but I think that being a real entrepreneur is something what is more like
more
interested about.
demanding.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, wow. So what is the most important thing that you could advise someone aspiring to be a real estate oriented or business person? What is that advice that you think this beginner needs to know before, or if they are already starting, should be aware of?
Be persistent, be humble, have positive attitude, and work your ass off. Sorry to say that, but work your ass. You have to be working. Yeah. If you work all the time, then you learn constantly some things, and then at the same time, like, do the right things. Not only having coffee and chit-chatting. No. You have to meet the clients and listen to the clients and think how to solve the things and those things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know networking is a very vital part of your work, and it's what's linked you to so many other things. So what can you say about this, that entrepreneurs should get involved in this kind of networking, and what kind of networking should they do?
Well, in business, usually we have several events. Sometimes nowadays, when we have COVID times, we have webinars and those things. These are good, but I think they are not the main thing. They just change the business cards, and then you forget who was there and what happened. But maybe taking phone call and then writing emails, answering to the emails, and say that, hey, for example, if you have a buying client and you have the buying client contract, you truly go through all the possibilities, like what you have on the listings, who are selling, like independent sellers, and call them, hey, I have now the contract with the buying client, and the requirements are those. If you are like doing those things, then at the same time network with the other colleagues in your field. Don't think about that the competitor or the other company employee or agent is like bad competitor. They can be actually very good colleagues with you, even in the same company, but outside the company, because basically we all are in the same field, and sometimes you have the buying client and the other one might have the selling client. And if you are willing to do cooperation, we all know the guidelines, and share the commission or those things, have the fair kind of stuff, then it's also good for your business.
All right.
Several ways to network, but maybe not so much like chit chat behind the back.
Okay.
And focusing on business is the first thing.
All right. Wow. So how was COVID-19 influence on your business?
Partly a lot, but I said before I like challenges, and usually I take this on a positive perspective. So basically, when there's a challenge, you have the view of the situation. For example, we have less public showings at the moment. I have all the showings so that there's mask available, there's soap available, there's disinfectant available. We keep the distance. And then when I'm healthy, I do the work. When I'm sick, then I have so that I have colleagues who can help me out. We trust each other so much that we understand that how we do the business in the right way. So basically, the COVID-19 has made it possible to have very digitalized real estate deals and processes. But at the same time, we are present still. We go to the houses and show those houses and constantly hear the requirements and follow those guidelines what we have. I think nursing background is the first thing what has so much like helped me to understand the whole situation.
Okay. Wow. Okay, so how do you advise businesses or entrepreneurs to prepare in future, which we are not hoping it happens again, but anything can happen, if they encounter this kind of challenge again?
You never know what kind of challenges might come.
That's right.
There might come financial crisis, there might come COVID-19 or even worse, other diseases.
Yes.
I was working when we had this swine flu in the hospital, and I was pregnant.
Oh my
During
God.
that time, pregnancy was kind of risky. What I did, I followed the guidelines of the aseptical way, and then I took the vaccine, and then I had the baby after this swine flu was over. But basically, I had the attitude, and the challenges might come, but still you need to work. Business goes on despite of the situation.
That's right.
And you have to find new ways and being kind of like constructive and positive. You cannot go to the negative trap, even if you see that the revenue goes. You have to think, and start working.
Okay.
And if you don't work by yourself, it's better even to have the team or similar mindset persons and mentors around, because there's so many people who have seen this downs and ups and those things. Just ask guidance, mentoring, those things. And I think you will be okay in the business.
Wow.
Business is never easy. It's sometimes very hard, but it's possible to kind of like get into the comfort level with it. You have to just be brave and curious and work hard and humble, and kind of not too humble, but a little bit humble.
Yeah. Okay, so what should we be expecting from you in the future?
We will see. Basically, I think I will have a little bit, because I have set goals for myself.
Okay.
Maybe more international cooperation, because it has been now very good way or path for me. Then maybe I will go more to the new construction and those investments.
Okay.
But we will see. At the moment, I take one step at a time, and I don't give too much promises. And if there comes some kind of unexpected, then we will deal with it and go further, one step at a time. So let's see. But I hope to be still in the real estate business after 5 years.
Wow. I'm happy. I'm happy you know what you are doing and where you're going and how you're doing these things. It's really impressive. I'm so glad to have you here today.
Thank you.
Yeah. So we have come to the end of this segment. Thank you for joining us, Mariut. Till we have another guest, stay tuned.